Last time on Lawful Stupid.
Things got real weird when we woke up.
We got captured by guards.
Before that, we did have a very strange conversation with Kylo Ren in the woods.
Her name is actually Cecilia. She's a reclaimer.
But that helmet, though.
She was very interested in the artifact thing.
But not interested enough to take any action.
And she just walks away into the forest.
Or really tell us anything.
Weird conversation. But then...
we just go to Findel's tower because we've gotten the object that he so desires.
And he tells us about Wynn himself, God of Legends.
he didn't even need the iris to do it. He was just being a dick.
But he did give Kristoff the book as promised.
That was pretty sweet.
And then when we're leaving, that's when we got caught up with the guards.
And Tjuringa, who is definitely a man.
Confirmed 100% man Tjuringa definitely took us to the jail cell, where I thought for sure my boy Justicar Svan was going to help us out. But he didn't. But now it's late, and I need a nap.
You
And
know,
we're
it's
hangry.
it's like the next day. We have
Okay.
napped.
Post-nap.
Oh god.
Credits roll.
Okay, great. So that's our new recapping method, and it's great, and I love it, and this is what we'll do going forward. We're never going to change a thing, because there's no growing from this. It's amazing. This is Lawful Stupid's episode 10. Can't wait for you to find out what happens next.
No, this
Pretty
episode's
sure it's
11.
It's 11!
It's 11!
I'm so bad at intros, that's why I need 3 more
It's
people.
10 plus 1.
Yeah, this is episode 10 plus 1.
Or is it
Whoopsie.
10.5?
Everybody quickly, what episode is it?
10.5.
11. 10.
Perfect. Alright, now that we've all determined that it's 10 plus 1, 10 and a half, and 11 and 10 all at the same time, it's the mega episode. Thanks for listening, boys.
If you have all those together, it's like episode 60, which means our download should be way higher.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you guys were getting some rest in those very comfy gel cells, and it's late, and you guys are sleeping, and Kristoff, you hear Kristoff, wake up.
I'm Kristoff Shindo.
Do you do that every time you wake up? And on the opposite
Every
side of the
time.
bars, you see Justicar Svan.
Ah, Justicar Svan, you come!
Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't come sooner. It's not wise for me to be seen in the daytime with you guys.
Level with me, Justicar. What are they saying?
Listen, the lady, she's got a plan. She's setting you guys up for the assassination of the Magister. Or at least, that's what we believe.
The Magister's dead?
He's not dead yet.
Svan! We have to stop this.
We can't prove anything. That's the problem.
Svan, I don't need you to prove anything. I just need you to get me out of this cell. I'll handle the rest.
I'm glad you say that, because I actually need your help.
I'd like to help.
Listen, we want so desperately to stop her, but it's gonna look real bad if we just murder the lady. So we need
We
evidence.
won't do that.
We need evidence, but we're pretty sure we know someone who has some in Riverside. We need you guys to go and collect it. I know Atlas is from there, and frankly, I'm not leaving the Magister's side.
No, he needs you there. He needs you next to him to defend him. What about Ambassador Shear?
I can't do anything about her. There's no way I'm crossing somebody from
Is
Yuri
she
without.
there? Is she back?
No, they're both here. They've been here for a day or two.
We need to double tap this. You need to defend the Magister. We'll go to Riverside. We'll meet your contact. We'll find this evidence. But it is imperative while we're gone. Speak to Tjuringa. He can be trusted. Get him to keep the ambassador and the lady apart. They cannot be allowed to conspire while we gain evidence against them. Create some sort of diplomatic emergency, falsify whatever you have to do to keep the ambassador out of the ear of the lady.
God, bring me some biscuits. I'm starving.
Shut up, nitwit!
Yeah, don't bring any guards here, you idiot.
No, look, we're gonna get out and you'll get some breakfast then. Just behave.
Kind of waking up because like I heard him. I was sleeping and I heard them like whispering, and that's what woke me up. And I was like, oh, it's morning, but it's not. So now I'm up.
Listen, we know that they're working together, or at least we're reasonably sure. So, like I said, we need you guys to go to Riverside. We need you to talk to Sinla Firestone. She has evidence on their plan.
Say Sin the Firestone.
Sinla Firestone. You'll find her in Riverside.
We'll speak to her, but like I said, it is imperative you get Tjuringa to delay the ambassador Shear. She cannot be allowed to conspire with the lady while we're gone.
Listen, Kristoff, I appreciate the advice. I've got a better plan. I'm gonna invite Findle to the castle for a day or two. Nobody's getting anything done with him around.
I mean, you're right, but at what cost?
Hey, as long as the Magister's alive, I can rebuild the castle.
Fair enough.
So when do we go?
That.
You go now. And he, like, motions, and you see Tjuringa coming up with a bag of your stuff.
I always knew I'd like you, Tjuringa.
Thanks, I appreciate that, but the faster we do this, the quicker I'm not gonna get caught doing this. So, like, Justicar, can you open up the... And he goes, of course. And he unlocks the jail cell and slides the door open. He goes, quicker's better, boys. I'll figure out what to do when they notice you're gone.
So I'm gonna grab Tjuringa and go, this is for your own good, and then just bop him on the head to knock him out.
Yeah, sure. Roll a strength check. Or a melee attack. How about that? Is what it should be.
Well, a non-lethal. So
no, I get it. I get it non-lethal, but I still want to see how.
Natural 20.
Yeah. So I think Tjuringa's like going to dig in the bag to get you your axe, and you just like wonk him on the head, and Justicar looks at you and goes, "We probably could have came up with a better story than you just bopped her on the head. How did you get out of the cell?"
Bop 2 on the head?
2?
Him.
Well, listen, you don't have to explain anything now. We got out. We tricked him, knocked him out. Not his fault.
Give me my crossbow.
I'll put him in the cage. I'll put him in the cage.
No, we don't. Look. Just...
Give me my crossbow. I reach in the bag and I take out my crossbow.
Yeah.
I cast frostbite on the lock to make it super hard and brittle and frozen, and I shoot it with the crossbow, making it look like a breakout.
And I give everyone their things out of the bag.
But guys, we just need to go. They can clean this up.
Yeah. Quicker's better, boys.
Sorry, Tjuringa.
Just to call. I have that book, and I'm going to give it to you
Like right now would be great.
when I get back.
You already ripped a page out of it. I'm afraid of you having it any longer.
Send a message because you didn't come when I thought you would.
I
One
couldn't.
thing is, the old deal is off. I don't want introduction to the master anymore. I don't want any favors of politics. All I want is for you to keep Tjuringa out of this. Keep him out of trouble. He's been too loyal and too good to let us get in his way. Protect him.
Of course, but really, I could use the book. It has stuff in there that I think would be helpful. That's why I asked for it.
All right, what are we waiting on? Let's go.
And time's ticking, boys.
So
You're
do
right. Here, take the book, but you take care of Tjuringa as well.
Of course.
We'll see you when we have the information that we need to have.
Okay, cool. And so he ushers you along. I need you guys all to roll stealth checks on your way out.
I'm super not great at that. The 6.
Oh yeah.
7.
Oh.
No, don't worry. Oh, I didn't take it in that. It's only a 21.
Super great.
Okay, so I think what happens is you guys are making your way out, and the Justicar is following you guys to some degree, just to kind of make sure you guys go out. And I think who rolled the 6? Who rolled the 7?
6. Atlas rolled 6.
I think Atlas, it's even more perfect that you did that. I think you're like putting your axe away. You're like, oh, I don't know how I've missed you, and you like go to put it away, and you like hit like some cups that were left out, and they fall over and shatter. And Justicar just looks at you and is like, "Can you just go without breaking things, please?"
I'm sorry.
Shh, quit yelling. We're trying to be sneaky.
And you hear a guard going, "Hey, who's there?" And Justicar looks at you guys and just does this. He goes, "Sorry, you know, old man, I dropped a cup." Okay, knock it off. Yes, of course. I'm leaving. I'm going to bed. Go.
We
That's
go,
great.
we go.
Yeah, sneak.
Okay, so you guys, straight out of town. What's your plan now that you're out of the castle? And there's
Dazzle to the
there's
bushes.
very little moonlight, by the way. Not a full moon, so it's dark. Bar the torches for the guard
There are
towers.
things that wise men fear.
What is that?
What are they?
I see in a storm a night with no moon and the anger of a gentle man.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right, so we should probably just get some like a real sleep. So you guys head back to the Red Roof, or you can come stay at my place if you want. And
No, we're not staying in this town.
We're gonna camp, dog.
come on. All right, well let's go. I know that I have a few.
Oh,
No
I'm
one is
sorry.
more upset
Mister,
sleeping
I
like a
want to
peasant
go on an
than me.
adventure, but I don't want to sleep in the fucking dirt.
But we got a place we can sleep in a bed, and we can. You know what?
Also,
Let's
gonna
just
know
go.
so
Let's
they
go.
don't have us sleep when they catch us in that bed. We need to
Okay,
go.
let's go. All right, you're right. We're going to my old stomping grounds. So just follow me.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Barely.
So how far do you guys want to go out until you camp from the town?
Did we get a long rest? Please clarify.
Yeah. You guys. I mean, he woke you up probably at like 2 or 3, so I'll give you a long
I
rest.
feel
It's,
no need to get.
it's not like you did anything exerting while in a prison cell, right?
Okay, yeah, we're just walking continuously then. Let's
Okay.
just get there.
We did push-ups the whole time.
It's better to travel under the cover of darkness.
Walk on my hands.
That is true. Okay, so you guys are traveling through the night, and you're headed towards Riverside. Riverside is a few days from this town. So each night you'll be camping, and
Each day we camp and travel under the cover of darkness.
each day you'll be camping and traveling under the cover of darkness. What does that look like? Camping during the day. What is your plan for that?
I forage for
Sleep in the
berries.
tree.
trees. Sleep in the trees.
Also
Okay.
the tree.
I'll forage for food, like vegetables and plants and that kind of thing.
I mean,
I just conjure ham biscuits.
I assume that you guys have food and find ways to eat unless there's extenuating circumstances.
Nope, but I still like to search for the old berries.
Okay, you find berries and
Explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, you get
incoming.
diarrhea because you just apparently you're not good at this. I mean, no, you can roll a survival check to see if you have diarrhea. I don't
berries
really care.
make
I don't want to
lovely
roll a
garnish for
survival
ham
check.
biscuits.
Well, then you can have diarrhea. No, okay, cool. I just wanted to see what your plan was
Or
for.
you could have ham biscuits.
That's true. You could.
Actually, I would like to talk to my sword a little bit. Like, I've heard it like whispering things to me.
What do you
Sure,
do?
sure. Let's. Yeah, I want to like explore this. Well, how does that?
Sure, let's go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah,
I
please.
guess I hear it's like it's calling me like to a specific place, but I don't quite understand what it's saying, I suppose.
Yeah, I think when you attune to it, and I think, well, we're gonna retcon a little bit for the lore of this sword, but I think occasionally when you're like near people, it just like you hear in your mind, kill, and so you're kind of like, that's weird.
Like, not with us, though, right? Like with normies.
No, he's heard it like around just other people. Like it's not specific. It's like when he gets too close to someone, especially when Tjuringa was like, "Hey, I'm gonna take that sword." It was like, "Kill it, murder." So
And
like
so I will. It'll be one night that I take.
one day you're camping during the day. I'm being very clear.
One day I take the sword out and I'm just looking at it. Does it have any particular engravings or anything on it? Like anything special that we want to throw on this sword?
Yeah, I think the hilt has the word Erkbok inscribed on it. Erbok.
ERKBAK. Right?
Bok. Erkbok.
I just want to be okay. Be
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Be okay.
Yeah, that's all the sword wants. That's all it wants. So yeah, you want to sit and talk to the sword? Yeah, you do.
Well, I'll say, what how are you cursed? I don't know if I expect an answer, but just feel like it's.
Do me a favor and roll an intelligence check
Oh gosh.
or an
Hey,
arcana
or
check.
roll-
Womp, womp.
Even better.
Yeah, arcana check. Let's be clear about this. And do you do
That's
this
a
in front of them? Your
No.
cohorts? Okay.
I imagine, because I would be embarrassed talking to a sword if I found out that it does nothing. Just-
Okay. What was your roll?
It's a 13.
Oh, yeah, that's good. So you feel like a chill roll over your shoulders, and when you like look over, when you're kind of shaking it, you notice like two hands on your shoulders, and they're like,
I jump up quick and turn around.
and in front of you, you see an elf with long white hair and ocean blue eyes, pale skin, but her physique is strong and able, and she's transparent. And she's wearing like fighter garb. And she says, "No need to jump."
Okay.
It's the first time you've seen a ghost.
Well, actually, now that you put it, yes, it is. I'm still kind of like sword is like at her, like I don't realize. I guess she's the spirit, but it's like I'm gonna use the sword on this person.
Can you not swing my sword at me, please?
I'm gonna look down at the blade and then back up at her.
Yeah, that one. It's the only sword I see.
What do you mean your sword?
Do you... Oh dear.
Are you
Okay.
are you the one in my head?
Well, yes.
Why do you want you? The only thing you ever say to me is kill. Why? What?
You
But
need
that-
to be stronger.
I am strong. I am the strongest in my party, the trio we have, and of the orcs
kind
that
of
I
a
have
low
run
bar.
into.
That's what they said. That's what they all say. And yet, you're holding the sword.
Does that mean I'm not stronger because I'm holding the sword?
No, tiny orc. It means you're not the first person who's held my sword.
Okay, so why are you a ghost? And what's the significance of you in front of me now?
I'm cursed to that damn blade. What once defended me in my life is now my prison. And all I want from you is to kill Kinra Ironclaw. You kill him?
Kinra- Okay, well, I don't even know who this person is, and you want me to kill someone. I don't even know who you are. How do I know who you say you are?
You don't.
Who is this Kinra Ironclaw?
He's an orc mage.
Orc mage. I
Yes,
already
they
don't
exist.
like him.
Yeah. Well, I don't either. He killed me.
So he trapped you in your sword, or
I don't know how it happened. I'm not a mage. He killed me. I'm now in my sword. And every numbskull who picks it up, all I need you to do is kill my killer. I think.
Seems a little shady. What is your name?
My name is Ilaria Foxwood.
Alaria Foxwood. Where are you from?
Where am I from, or where did I live?
Both. Do you just inhabit my sword all the time? I mean, what?
That's my home now.
But are you the one who has the curse? Like, do you have the curse on me so that you can exit the sword. Like that's why I can't get rid of the sword, because you have a mission.
Look, if I knew how the curse worked, I would just level with you and say, hey bro, let's do this so we could both be happy. I know that every fiber, every finger, every nail, every hair in me says I need to kill Kenra. That's my thing. I need you to do that for me.
Is Kenra an evil I just can't kill people to kill them.
He killed me.
But I don't know you.
I wasn't an evil person.
But I don't know. Who could vouch for you? Who knows you? Are you even from this lifetime that I'm in?
I don't know. What do you want from me? A writ? A long, noble patronage? I don't have that. What I know is I want him dead. And you're not strong enough, just like the last ones.
Listen here, Foxwood. I'm plenty strong.
I'm pretty sure you just got arrested.
Okay, you listen here. I did that peaceably because there was a misunderstanding. Maybe that's why you were killed, because you were fighting on the wrong side of a battle.
I got killed because Kenra's a murderous piece of garbage.
That's what I would expect someone who got killed by someone to say about the other person.
Yes, I'm sure all of your victims say that, and I bet you feel just and righteous.
I kill when it is necessary.
You've never killed someone that didn't deserve it?
No.
And who's the judge of that? Who are you to judge who lives and dies? What makes you so special?
I assume it's much like everyone. Their preservation for their self and for the protection of others. That is what I fight for.
Well, I would like to preserve my eternal peace and murder him so I can be done with this.
Well, would I find him, even if I was to embark on your ridiculous journey?
There's nothing ridiculous about this, friend. He's in the last of Urkbach. It's on Bastonia in the south. You know, the continent? Or have you lived on this continent all your life, Orc?
Foxwood, how do I get rid of you? It seems like we are stuck together for a long time, and I just, right now, me and my partners are doing a thing, and I just don't have this time.
Listen, I told you I don't know how this curse works. If I had a plan, or a guide, a document, if I knew how this curse works, I wouldn't be talking to you, or the other people that have held my blade.
I'm gonna swipe the sword at her and see if, like, it will suck her back into the
Oh, it
sword.
dissipates her. Like, and in fact, like, as she's calling you an imbecile is when you cut her, and it cuts her off.
Literally.
Hey.
Wink.
I'm gonna sheath it and just contemplate.
The diarrhea from the
Yeah.
berries.
Yes. And that's that for me.
Yeah, so you super do that. Does anybody else want to do anything on the travels to Riverside?
Make haste.
Okay. You arrive to Riverside, the home of Atlas and his adoptive parents. The town is small in comparison to Oxbane. The homes are much more rustic. The cold weather has caught up to the world by the time you arrive. The brisk fall has arrived into a cold winter. The frost can be seen on the edge of roofs, icicles hang in various sizes. Atlas, you notice the town seems a little quiet for the middle of the day.
Boys, I know you're not from around here, but from my experiences, it seems like it's a little quiet here right now. Too quiet.
Like suspiciously quiet?
Yes. There are a lot of working people in this town, but I don't hear a lot of the sounds that I would normally hear.
I mean, you have some sort of familiarity with this area. Do you know Sinla Firestone?
That is not a name I'm familiar with. However, there is a place I know that we could check out, and they might have a lot of information. And much like many other taverns, they too would have people there willing to to spout out or drunkenly provide us with information.
Obviously, we have to do is look for the red roof.
No, this one is nice. It's called the Moldy Boot. It's not as nice of establishment as you.
Oh, it super has a red roof, regardless of its name.
All
Denoted
taverns
in
have
canon.
red roofs.
It's
They
now
just recently-
canon. All taverns / inns have red roofs, regardless of their names.
I look over because I tell him it does it, and I look over and it does. It's been bought out by the Red Roof Inn, but it's still called the Moldy Boot. Oh wow!
So-
I guess the Red Roof has invested in another town. So
No,
yes.
hold on. Let's pause that for the listeners. It's not that the Red Roof is like a franchise. It's like if you go and look at like any war, and you see the red cross, you know that means medic. This is a universal standard that the Red Roof is. If you see a red roof, that means it's an inn/tavern. Nobody else uses red roofs because they all know a red roof denotes a tavern/inn.
Yeah, it's just
Always
the,
identify the Pokemon Center.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, it's just the Red Roof Inn is just like a restaurant called the Eatery.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a
yeah.
good name.
Yeah.
That's why it's colloquially known as the Red Lobster.
Red Lobster.
Yeah, exactly. That's why everybody calls it something totally different. Yeah, no. It makes total sense.
But yes, the Moldy Boot is where we would travel to if we were looking for information. But let's stop by and see Henry see if Henry's in.
Henry, he's a fuck-mothering badass.
Yes, he
I
is.
saw him kill a man.
Maybe he could help us instead of you.
No, he loves me very much.
Devin, right in your ear, you hear, Cal.
And I just close my eyes and shake my head.
Okay, so yeah. So you want to go to the blacksmith and see your dad, your papa.
Yep. Papa. Hello, father.
See
Finds
you,
another magical longsword that just whispers, "Die,
Die.
yeah.
kill."
When you hug
Later.
your dad. That's sweet. No. So you go to the blacksmith, and you kind of look around. Your dad's not there. He's not working.
It's Teresa home.
But yeah, Teresa's there.
Mother. Or ever give her a hug.
Mother!
And she hugs Atlas and says, "Oh, I didn't know you were coming to town."
I'm lining up for a hug.
She looks at you and goes,
She would give him a hug.
"Okay," and hugs him. Sweet.
I like elderberries.
You smell like the woods.
Yes.
Mother, where is father?
I think
didn't
he's
see
talking
him
with the
before.
constable right now.
Oh, okay. Is he at the constable's office?
He is.
Offices. All right. Well, the name is slipping me. Christoph. What is the name of that person we're looking for again?
Sinla Firestone.
Firestone.
Mother, Sinla Firestone. I'm not remembering that name. I didn't know if you knew someone named Sinla Firestone in town, but we're sticking her out.
I don't think she lives in town. I think she has a house just at the edge of the woods. But yeah, I mean, I guess she's part of our town. She shops
What does
there
she
and-
do?
Oh, she's a fucking witch.
That's a good question. She doesn't do anything. I think her husband passed or something. She doesn't really socialize with a lot of people. Nice lady every time she comes to town, though.
What does she look like?
Sinla? Oh no, darling. She's an elf. She looks weak. You won't. I say that it's not that I'm being rude. She's just smaller.
Oh, okay.
And
Like-
you can't miss it. She's got burn scars on the lower half of her face.
Oh, wow.
Hi,
Hey,
friend.
what's the story with that?
You've piqued my interest.
I don't know. It would be incredibly rude to ask, dear.
I
Yeah,
don't
right,
want to make assumptions, but I assume it has something to do with a stone made of fire.
I don't know. That does seem a little too on the nose, doesn't it?
It's very ironic, yes. Okay. Mother, I know you're busy here at the restaurant, so we're gonna get out of here and go talk to Father, see if he can help us out.
And she insists that you all take food, whatever her specialty is.
Hard biscuits.
Hard biscuits.
Oh no, I can't. I'll come. I can't
What
remember his
what
name.
would you say
Say
the
fried
rest?
chicken.
What what would
Fried
you
chicken,
say
fried chicken, fried
the
chicken,
restaurant's
fried chicken.
name is? Because you never named
Oh,
it.
I have. Yeah, I did.
Or I
did.
don't remember it. How about
It's
that?
King's Fried Chicken, or KFC for short.
No, it's Red Hot Chili
Duke
Peppers.
Sanders.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, really?
Yeah, because Red Hot is the name of the forge, and the Chili Peppers is the name of the restaurant, because it's a forge restaurant together.
I like that.
Also,
Alright.
it's stuffed peppers. Would it be like stuffed peppers?
Yeah, she hands you
Yes.
guys a tray of stuffed peppers, and
So we
she
go into
she
the ice as well.
looks at the
Nice.
teapot and goes, "Extra spicy for you, dear. I know how your kind likes them."
Well, thank you, mother.
Uh,
She likes. She would
Okay.
accept it.
okay. Yeah,
How's
all right.
about that, baby?
I give her a kiss on the forehead.
I
She
gave her 2 kisses on the forehead.
I don't give her any more kisses on the forehead.
well, goodbye. It was nice to see you all again. Come back if you're hungry.
I will.
Will do.
Will do. All right, so let's
As
go
you guys
talk
are
to
walking out, she's like, "Nice boys, nice boys. The one with the loot was quite quiet, though." And then she begins like cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, boys. We're going to see Constable Rinley. He's the guy who's in charge, and so he's where my father is. And we were going to talk to him there.
Okay.
But we found where the lady was at.
Right, but my father might have more. He's more privy to things around here.
I agree.
This-
We should get Henry to help us. He's very accomplished.
This
That's true.
episode is just painting Atlas as like the biggest daddy's boy. No, I get it. We have our information, but I need to see Papa. like,
I have to see him come into town, and he needs to know we're here.
okay.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, how
do
often
your
does-
thing. It's fair. It's fair. I'm very interested in this scarred elf, though.
So you guys go to the constable's office, and it's pretty beat up. It's not nice at all. And when you guys go in, it's Henry there, and it's also Donald. Well, Devin, you would know that Donald, the dwarf that runs the plantation, is in there as well. And when you walk in, you hear Donald saying, "Listen, they're gonna take my boy. If we don't do something about it, they're going to take my boy next." And the constable responds and goes, Listen, we're doing things about it. We're trying. Like, we're going to stop it, and we'll figure out who's doing it. It'll be fine."
I will whisper to these two, like as that conversation's going on, and say, that's Donald's son. He runs all the plantations here at Riverside, so he's a pretty big deal."
Yes. Quite the peasant lord.
Yes, I'm sure it's a big deal saying which piece of dirt gets plowed today.
Have they seen us yet, or are they still in like a heated conversation?
I think there's a joke in there about Rowan's mom, but I just couldn't execute on it.
No.
Ugh.
Oh, she's the piece of dirt that's plowed. I
Yeah.
see what you're saying.
Yeah, I couldn't find a
No,
clever way to
I would
execute
never
on it.
make that joke.
Rowan's mom.
I would never make that joke. She's even nicer than Alice's.
No.
And also maybe dead, according to canonical lore.
That's, well, dirt would apply then.
I'm saying, Findle said that she was dead, and Rowan said, "Is she?" And Findle said, "Is she?"
We
So-
don't know.
Devin, when you walk in, and as Atlas, you and them are talking, and I think that you respond. I think Christoph, you respond a little louder than you intended to, and Henry like looks and he goes, "Atlas, my boy, what are you doing here?"
Henry, the most competent warrior I've ever met in all of my days. How are you? And I shake his hand.
And he like shakes your hand.
I picture Kristoff as like he is slightly jealous of the familiarity I have with my family, so like he runs to get a hug before I do,
Oh.
thinking I hug Henry, but
That's
I don't hug Henry, so that's the problem. I
It's
only do handshake.
1000% transference. Like, my family betrayed me, and everything in my past is ruined. And it's like, oh, look at this happy family I could be a part of. I would be
Yeah.
the best son.
I'm going to be the best son. New side quest: become the best son.
Which is super weird, because the scarred elf thing totally goes with another thing with me.
So we when we do a hand,
Let's get a
hand
SpongeBob
slaps,
SquarePants
it's-
in the background. Who's watching SpongeBob SquarePants? Raise your hand.
I wish I was.
No, I don't know. I heard it. I heard it.
it.
Yep, I super heard it.
We grab each other's like forearms, like that kind of thing, and I say, "Father, we're here looking for a woman. You might be able to help. But what is going on? Is someone missing?"
There's a few people missing, son. Somebody's kidnapping our children.
Tell me they haven't touched the shovels.
They leave all of those. It's weird. But I don't think shovels is their MO, my boy.
Well, when did it begin?
About a week ago. And we
About
A week ago.
and they've taken 3 kids so far.
What
They
is-
got
what
3
is-
kids so far.
What does the constable say? Like what? Any hints at all?
The constable looks at you and says, "They're taking 3 kids, and it happens at night. So now we're putting extra guards on the kids.
It's the Gerblins.
Probably goblins, yes. Or kobolds.
Yeah, I'll say
The kobolds.
Well, the first 2 kids were taken, and so we guarded the 3rd one, and we were knocked out and woke up, super missing a kid.
You should have had Henry do it. He's very competent.
Henry was
Yes.
guarding another kid. All the men are guarding the different children. There's only
Right,
a
the
few
ones-
of us.
Why don't
And the
you
ones
just
that
lump
Henry
the
was
children
going to
together? Like a little kiddie corral.
Some sort of night care.
I suppose we could do that. It sounds creepy when you say it.
Well, it makes sense. At least the kids wouldn't be missing, and I'm sure they don't care if it's creepy, as opposed to kidnapped. So.
They care a little bit. That's fine.
Anyways, I would love to help with this, but it seems like you guys don't have any information yet. We are looking for Kendra Ironclaw. We know where she lives, but can you tell us anything? Mama said.
Mama said-
Mama said that she keeps to herself. And gave us a description so we know what she looks like. Probably won't be hard to miss her burnt face. So, but do you know anything about her?
She also said that alligators are ornery because they have all those teeth and no
No toothbrush. I hate with this. Just
Also,
in
that
case.
some gentleman named Foosball is the devil.
tooth.
Oh, don't worry about them.
Yeah, that's sinless. She lives on the edge of town. I mean, there's not much to say. She doesn't talk to anybody. She comes in, she gets what she needs, and then she leaves. She's fine, I
True,
guess.
true.
She's never caused trouble.
Father, quick question.
Am I adopted?
Yeah. And he
Apparently,
looks at you.
I said
All your
Kenra
hopes and
Ironclaw,
dreams.
and I meant to say Sinla Firestone. But have you ever heard of a Kenra Ironclaw?
No.
I didn't know if you, being associated with an orc like myself, had divulged yourself in any of the orc history, but yeah.
Oh, because I know one orc, I know them all.
I do have one question for you, Henry, if we're talking about questions.
I guess we're open to questions.
What was the deal with the
The
dude
constable
who said
stops
you? Made him a
you.
sword?
The constable stops you and goes, "Can you guys have this conversation somewhere else? I have to worry about children."
I
Short
mean, we
answer,
could, so
no.
you should be with the children. Honestly.
So, what was the deal with that guy who said like, hey,
Get
maybe-
out of my office!
All right,
And Henry
That's
goes,
fine. Very fair.
"Sorry, constable." And
will you walk with us as we go to Sinla's house and answer some of these questions we have for you?
no, I'm going to the tavern for
I
lunch.
Okay.
feel you, my dude.
I'm going to the tavern for lunch. I mean, we walk to the tavern. I'll talk to you guys, but
Yeah. Is that okay, boys?
Right, yes, let's go to the tavern.
I mean, I guess.
okay. So you guys walk. Sorry. What? Sorry, Christoph. What was your question?
What was the deal with that dude who was like, hey, you made a sword for the royal family, but you said it was decorative, but he thought it was some weapon of great power? What was? I never got resolution on that, and this bugs me.
Yeah, I super don't know what those creepy bald dudes were about, but I don't make real weapons. I don't.
Why was their blood all funky?
I don't know. I was curious about that too.
You ever think about just giving it all up, Henry?
I thought about that, and then Atlas just went on with life, so it's fine.
All right, let's get some drinks.
Yeah, this got weird quick.
I'm just curious.
Do you guys ever wonder where the sun goes at night?
I think it's hiding from the moon.
And where
It
the
is.
moon
Like
comes
hiding-
from, I don't. It's strange.
It is.
I heard it was made of cheese.
All right, well,
All right,
kick
so
back those drinks, and then let's go find Sinla.
yeah, so you guys go in the tavern, the old moldy boot. Yeah, and you guys go in there and get a drink.
I would like whatever fruit juice you have in season. I would like that with, your strongest alcohol with just enough of that fruit juice to change the color.
And an old gnome with glasses sits on the other side of the bar and goes, "You want the strongest we've got?
Yes.
Okay, you want some of our special ale then?
Yes.
Nope. Okay." And he like scampers off and comes back with like this mug, and this is like some of the fucking like strongest
It's Everclear.
that you've
I say-
ever
With
drinking.
just enough fruit juice to change the color.
I say, hey, Yendo, is that the special, the strong special ale?
And he like kind of like giggles. Yeah.
Oh, it is so good.
If it's strong, they must call it the Henry. Then I shall drink 3 in his honor.
Okay, you wanna go ahead and drink that first one.
I would drink that first.
Yeah, roll me a-
Constitution saving throw. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
the dog.
Roll 3.
As soon as the first taste hits his mouth, I begin laughing hysterically.
21.
Okay.
Does that matter?
Yeah. All right. So you're super drunk. You are super drunk. Here's what's gonna happen. You now have advantage on Constitution checks. You have 30 temporary hit points.
Hey,
You have +3
I'm
to
the beefiest wizard.
You now have +3 to persuasion rolls. But you have disadvantage on stealth checks, and attacks for a few hours.
That's fair.
But
I
you
would
are
like
just
one of
like
us to
the
go.
light of the life right now. Like, because the special ale is a thing at that bar. And so people see that you're doing this, that you drank it and just... And the 21, like, gives you some credit. Like, you're still super drunk, but you're, like, conscious.
Taking
And so
like a champ.
that's just the fact that you're still awake. People are impressed. And so...
Just canonically, I belch fire, obviously, right?
Sure, and when you do that, there's a treekin next to you, which is something Atlas would have seen, but you guys, it's kind of a rare homebrew thing. Basically, it's a humanoid that's covered in tree bark / made of nature. Yeah, and he like leans back and goes, whoa, boy, I know you can handle your liquor, but you're breathing fire on me. Kinda not good for me.
My bus tree friend.
I don't... Okay. You're handling that quite well. You're still awake.
Yeah, these are called the Henry. He's very strong.
I'm pretty sure that's the special ale that Yendel always peddles.
Hey, it's the special Henry.
I just like pull his head to my shoulder.
I'm pretty sure it's cursed. That stuff's strong.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's-
kind of made out of fucking demons. I'm cool with it though.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be your bag.
So I whisper to my sword, they don't know what cursed is.
and she responds with, "Is this the part where I say kill them?"
And then moving on.
And
Oh.
yeah, so you're super drunk.
Elroy, perfect. Everyone, this is Elroy. He's
Nice
been
to
around a
meet
long
ya.
time. I haven't seen Elroy. It's good to see you. You usually find Elroy here. He's sort of like the man for stories. And then I whisper to them, but they're not always accurate. Elroy, You know a woman in town named Sidma Firestone?
Oh, of course. I could tell you a story about her.
I do go on.
Yes, I'd very much like to hear the story.
Would you? I'd have to
Yes,
give an
I'd
old
like
man a drink. I mean, an old tree, technically, I guess.
What, Henry?
Well, well, okay, look.
I've already ordered it. It's already ordered.
Okay. Let's roll a constitution check for Elroy.
He passes out.
Uh,
No story today.
he's super smashed. And
gosh.
he says, alright, you wanna know about the old fire lady?
Very much, yes.
She lives outside town. She keeps to herself.
Okay, yep.
When she comes in here, everyone looks at her. You wanna know why?
Yes,
She's
go on.
got burns on her face.
She real ugly. And he like looks
Okay.
around. Yeah, they agree. Listen,
Oh.
she might be a witch. She might be a really nice lady. I think she hates that I'm a tree.
Oh no, I'm sure that's not it, Elroy.
I'm sure your bark is worse than your bite.
Wait, I have
That's
to
my
know.
joke.
No, hold on. I have
It's
to
my
know this.
cow, motherfucker.
And I lean in really close. I'm like, do you blossom?
And
Do you get like special berries or leaves or something on the time of the year?
he leans in close to you and goes,
Ask for.
I usually do that in a room alone.
Oh, it's super weird.
Boys, I'm just
It's
gonna go
even
ahead and
weirder that you're
stop
asking.
you right.
You should show that to everyone.
He's
I bet
whispering
it's-
really loudly. Like that drunk stealth. Yeah.
Boys, we're not gonna get any more out of Elroy. Thanks, Christoph, for getting him drunk. Let's just go see if we can find Sinless house.
Okay. We're gonna come back here and drink some more.
Okay, but she could totally be a witch, guys.
Thanks, Elroy.
Look at her face. Someone already tried to burn her at the stake.
Hey,
She could also
shouldn't
not
you
be
feel
a
bad for
witch.
the steak in this situation?
Yes, I
My
do.
cousin was a steak.
I feel bad that they were attached to her.
I can't even. Okay, let's just go.
And as you're walking out, Yendo goes, "That's why I love this special ale."
Oh my gosh.
He just gives it away for free. People don't even pay for it.
No, you
Oh,
don't. No, I rolled a slap it
Yes,
out of his hand.
another Constitution
It's
check.
totally my character flaw.
It
I rolled a
is.
slap it out of his hand.
Okay. I'll do that.
Nat 20, I fucking know.
Roll the sleight of hand. Just knock it out of his.
No, it's
Natural
Nat
11.
20. I take it. I take it to the dome.
Well, he wants to slap it out of his hand. He has that right
So
to.
quick with the Nat 20. That's the
I got
quickest.
11. He wins.
That's fine. You drink it. You're super
Wait,
drunk.
should he have disadvantage?
Oh, he has advantage on Constitution checks.
Oh, I didn't even know what band. It was a crit 20.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, you're super drunk. You're even more drunk. Add another 15 temporary hit points and one more to your persuasion roll while you're drunk. You're gonna be drunk longer. And now your stealth checks have -5 to them.
That
Dude,
makes
you might as well
sense.
just get super drunk. Who cares about stealth checks and just get all the health points?
Okay,
I'll
so
hold it.
I want to order a very weak drink from the bar.
Okay, he gives you a very weak drink.
I want to wink at Yendel.
And I want to try to sleight of hand swap the drinks
To
with
do-
Kristoff's.
Oh. So you.
I don't
I
I
don't
don't
understand
want
what
him
you're
to
trying
keep drinking.
Oh, okay.
It's too late. I already drank it.
He already
Oh,
drank
you
the
drink
second
all
one.
of it?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
that's why he had to roll. He just pounds them. That's his bag, man.
That's my whole speech.
Shit.
Okay, so you
Oh,
got.
good.
I'm fine, dude. Don't even worry about me.
Well, you're drunk. Drunk is a
I'm
compliment.
drunk. I'm not as drunk as you drunk I am.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys go to meet up with Senla.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys, you walk.
Can we leave Christoph like in a bed somewhere?
No, he's
I
got to
read
come
this
with
is-
us.
Okay.
No,
super
play that out.
persuasive
Play that
right
out.
now.
I want to hear that.
Christoph. And you have to talk drunkenly. So you would not be like, yes. You better talk like a drunk right now.
Yes.
Christoph, I don't think you're in the best that you could be right now. Don't you think you should
Well, I
go
like to roll
rest
a
off?
persuasion roll against him and
Oh,
say,
gosh.
"Oh man, I'm totally fine. You don't even know."
I mean, yeah, you guys can do that. Persuasion versus wisdom, I believe.
Yeah, well, that's a lot. I rolled an 18 plus my natural 8 to persuasion plus 4.
Yeah.
I go,
So,
okay, let's
30.
go. All right.
Yep.
All right.
You believe him. You believe that he's totally fine. Okay, so
Yeah,
you guys,
he's probably just fine.
you guys go, you guys go up to this this house, this kind of abandoned looking house. You can tell that somebody lives there, but clearly nobody's doing the upkeep on the outside. And there's a fire in there, and you know that because the chimney is smoking out. Not like it's on fire. There's a fire inside. You can see the light through the window, and you can see the smoke from the chimney. What do you do?
Knock on the door.
Is that like a police knock? Is it like a friendly,
No,
like, hey,
it's
come
just
by
the one knuckle
vacuum?
knock.
Okay. And so you see the curtains, like, ruffle, and then nothing happens. Or do a perception check. I mean, like, yeah, do a perception check.
All right, it's a 4.
Yeah, you see the curtains ruffle.
I knock louder.
Who is it?
Is there a certain name we're supposed to give?
Yes, I'm Christoph Shindo.
He's Christoph, and he's Atlas. I'm Rowan, and we were sent. Who are we sent by? The Justicar?
Justicar Svan.
Yeah, the Swan Justicar.
Okay, why are you here?
My lady, would it be possible to speak to you more private? I don't want wandering ears to pick up what we're speaking.
Persuasion.
Persuasion roll.
I want you to do a constitution roll
No.
to see, like, if you're doing, like, because you're speaking very clearly. Like, I want to know if she hears it clear.
Well, that's true. I have advantage. I have
Yeah.
advantage on those. I feel pretty good.
Well, I don't want you to, like,
19.
try and slur over and over and over again.
I got a 21.
Okay. So, yeah, she, like, understands most of what you're saying. So she, like, and she said, and you hear closer to the door the voice that says, "How do I know the Justicar sent you? How can you prove it?"
Do we still have his
I
book? Or
can
did you
tell you
give the
that
book?
he fought a campaign in silence and was known as Madman Svan. We have a history, and if you know him like I do, you will know that.
That's super not a nickname for him. Do you remember, if you knew him, you would know which group he was with?
I do. It was
Who was? How do you not know
the
this? He's
Heralds
just so
of
drunk.
the Storm.
I'm probably going to regret this. And you hear, like, lock after lock after lock after lock click. And then she, like, cracks the door open. Come in, come in, come in.
I hurry inside.
As do I.
Ditto.
Okay, so who's leading this charge? Atlas, right? Okay, cool. So you go in, and then, is it Rowan next in your marching order?
I'm super beefy.
Yeah,
right
he's
now. I'm
super drunk. He's rolling
No,
in.
but I'm thinking you're... Okay, that's fine. So you, like, stumble through the door, though. Like, you don't walk through... You're, like, frame, person, like, almost like Atlas is your, like, walker. And
Yeah, that
she,
sounds-
like...
makes sense.
What's wrong with him?
The special
Special
ale.
ale.
First of all, okay, I get it. I had 2 very strong drinks, but I rolled very well, so I should be holding together pretty tight right now.
He
These
says
drinks
this while he's drunk, and we
these
just don't
drinks
get it because we don't know what rolls.
make people pass out. Like, that's, like... These are just dumb, straight alcohol. Like, they're... The whole point is that if you didn't roll that high, you were gonna pass out.
You'd be
Right.
dead.
But I
Like,
did real good.
you did real good, and you have a high tolerance, which is why you're just, like, a drunkard right now, and not, like, we should probably get this guy to a cleric.
Fair enough.
Special ale, yeah, that'll do it. It's a lot. I can't believe people have one. It's crazy.
I had to.
Oh dear God. Is he gonna
He is.
die?
Oh, we
No,
hope so.
he's-
Sinla,
He's totally fine.
listen, we heard it. You can help us. We're kind of wanted, in a way, for something we have not done. We were framed for the murder of the Magister Tressel.
They're planning on framing us, but it hasn't happened.
But it will happen soon, and we need to.
Because Lady Trestle and Ambassador share that.
Yes, and so
Yeah, Trestle and the bastard share.
we were
But
told you could help.
Oh, okay. First of all, it's a lot of emotions to process because he was dead and he wasn't dead, and she shuts the door and like starts locking the doors. She goes, "Okay, so what do I have?"
Information that would incriminate the Lady Trestle or Ambassador Shield.
And the Justicar sent you.
Just to
Yes.
swap madman's.
I don't think that's what people call him.
That's what they called him on the Tiefling side when he was in the campaign. Like maybe not the Heralds of the Storm. That's what we called him because he was like this madman, he was a monster of a man.
Oh, I can't ever say I've seen that out of him. He's a gentle old man.
Well, now
All
This
the
is when I
blood,
was a lad.
gentle Tim.
Okay, yeah, I really don't know what information he thinks I have, but I have a box that he always leaves when he visits.
I mean, you guys, is a toothbrush in there?
No, it's not that kind
Can
of
I-
visit.
Can I just see it?
Yeah, sure. And so she goes into another room and like shuts the door, and you hear her rummaging around, and then she comes back out with like a brown box, and it looks kind of like a small chest, and she goes, sometimes he leaves coins here. That way when he comes he doesn't have to travel with a lot of money. I don't know what he left, but I mean if he told you to come collect it, you're welcome to it.
Step 1. Open the box.
Could hold the box.
Step 2.
When you open the box, there's already what you're looking for in there. There was already a hole in the box, and she's showing it to you. Step 1. This is his box. There's a hole. Who's gonna wear it? No. Yeah. So she. I need you to roll dexterity to see if you can properly
Well,
aim.
What is
Oh, I
my first impression of this lady?
I mean, she's got super bad burn scars. And
But is she
she's clearly
attractive?
older.
Like, she can be attractive with
You
that.
can tell. I mean,
Underneath it all.
Yeah.
yeah, you can tell she was attractive in her time, but she's
Once.
really old to be an elf.
Is she really lovely underneath it all?
Yes.
Does she really love me underneath it all?
No.
Is she very lucky underneath it all?
I don't think so.
Is she actually Gwen Stefani underneath
Yes.
it all?
Yes.
So I'd like to welcome everybody. Gwen Stefani is actually here recording with us today. She's our celebrity guest. Gwen?
Go ahead.
Gwen? Oh God, Gwen!
Oh, we lost Gwen Stacy.
Spider-Man, no.
No. Anyway. So
Yeah.
what's in the box?
Can you help? Yeah, what's in
What's
here?
in that box?
There's so many references.
Dear audience, I apologize for ever handing them a box. I won't do it again, I promise. Clearly they can't handle it
You can't handle
without
it.
having a 7 reference to... Jesus. Okay, so,
So seriously, what's in the box?
I mean, she hands it to you guys.
I open the box.
Okay, yeah. So, in the box, there's like a rune stone, and on it is... roll a history check for me,
Oh.
Shane Doe.
Is that a? Does he get disadvantage? Please tell me he gets disadvantage on something.
No, I mean...
He gets
Attacks.
disadvantage on attacks.
Stealth and attack.
attacks and stuff, like all attacks and stuff.
15.
Yeah, so I think you definitely see 2 of the stones, but you notice the rune on it is the rune, or the symbol on the rune is the symbol of the Heralds of the Storm.
Okay, I open it.
The rune or the box? No, that symbol's on the
there's
rune.
rune inside the box?
Yes.
I'm confused.
Yeah, you open the box. There's a rune in there with a symbol on it, and that's the symbol of the Heralds of the
I
Storm.
pick up the rune? with my
Yep.
hand.
Pick up the other. And look at it.
There's
No,
only
there's
one.
only one.
You said
just
two.
need to-
He
I
saw
see
two because he's drunk.
Oh.
Yeah.
It takes me a couple tries, but I pick up.
Yeah,
the
you
rune.
pick it up. Yeah. So when you do that, it starts to glow, and you know that this runestone is one of the ones that holds memories. And all you have to do is activate it.
Hold
So.
it. I temp-
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So it actually plays out in front of you guys, and it's a memory of from the point of view of somebody you don't know, because it's somebody's point of view, and you see Lady Trestle and Ambassador Shear having a conversation in Lady Trestle's chambers. And Ambassador Shear says to Lady Trestle and says, "We could be together if he wasn't here. It could just be you and I. You could be the lady of the town." And Lady Trestle says, I don't know. Love, that seems a bit far to talk about murdering." And Shear raises her hands and she says, "No one's saying murder, just get rid of." And the lady says, "I mean, it sounds like that's what you're saying, though." And you see Ambassador Shear wink at her, and she says, "Well, let's just discuss it more in Yuri, and when we come back, we'll see what we can do." And she goes, "Look, I really don't want to murder him. Like, he's my husband, and while I don't love him, I don't think we should murder him." And Ambassador Shear says, "No, I understand," and winks at her. And that's the memory that plays out.
I don't know much about Yuri law. However, are memory runestones admissible in court?
And Sinla says, I'm not like a justice, a justicar, but I would assume so. It's as long as it's, you know, like a real memory runestone and not one that's fabricated.
Perfect. This will work.
You wouldn't happen to know whose brain piece this came out of, do you?
No, listen, I don't even know when the Justicar left that. He hasn't been here in a long time.
I see.
But if he said it's here, it's here.
All right.
I mean, I
well,
guess we gotta get the stone back.
we
yeah?
take it. Yeah, that's it.
Why do you live so far? Sorry. Why do you live so far and lock your doors so much?
We all have our own histories. I really don't trust people. And she kind of motions to her face.
Oh, I don't get it.
That makes sense.
People
what
did this
happened?
to me.
Did what? You look beautiful.
Oh, bastards!
Well, why would they do that?
They made you old.
She's not old. She's got horrible, hideous burns.
Is there
Go
anything
on.
else you need?
I want to pull out one of Teresa's treats and be like, "You know what you and this pepper could have in common?"
For everyone
roll
who didn't
roll
see,
a
he puts it
charisma
to his
check to
mouth.
see how well that goes for
Sensually.
you.
It's gonna go great. It is. It is a 22.
Okay, let's see what she thinks about that.
We knew it was gonna happen.
Okay. She's super interested.
No.
She says, "Maybe you two should leave," and motions to you and to Kristoff and Atlas.
My sword says, kill.
Yeah, oh, it
Gross.
super does.
I took
Kill
took
this
an
wench.
oath, madam. Madam, I took an oath to never block that cock. Come on. Come along, Atlas.
Yeah, I'm getting out super awkward.
Let him taste that flame-grilled love.
Oh, ow.
As you guys leave, we spend 30 vigorous minutes of me explaining why she is beautiful and a nice person.
I feel like you sing her a song too. Is that
That's super
oh,
dude.
Super dude. Okay, cool.
Cause you're beautiful.
Wait, did you play the lute?
Just the way
Of course
you
I
are.
think
Play the lute of when?
that's my thing now.
Yeah, that's true. He did that. He played the musical instrument.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
The
okay.
world can bring you down.
All right,
That's
so
what
you
we
guys
do with
super
our
do that.
Bring me down today.
Okay. All right. What next? What do you guys want to do next?
We go back to town. We gotta bring the thing.
Stealthily though, bro. We're still wanted.
Dog, I am not stealthy right now.
Well, it's gonna be
We cannot.
days before you
Yeah,
get back to
days-
the town.
Days of travel.
Alright.
Okay, so you guys are on your way back to town, and I think that's a good ending point where you guys now have
And you
this
know what
memory
happens,
runestone.
right?
I look. I don't know what to tell you. This is we're gonna next time on Lawful Stupid.
Oh yeah, do we need to record the after thing right now?
This is what we're doing, Devin, and I'll have to edit it.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
this is real life.
This is still part of it.
Okay, so I want to thank you guys for listening. It definitely didn't go the way I thought it would, but it never does. It never does with these guys. So I appreciate everybody listening, and thank you guys for playing with me.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, they're really bad at outros, really good at intros.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry,
thank
we're like
you
all clocked out.
so much for listening. Thank you so much for all the support, all the fan art, all the love we get on our social media sites.
iTunes reviews.
iTunes reviews again, referring us to friends again are the biggest thing you can do for us. We love playing Dungeons and Dragons, and we hope that we do so in a way that is entertaining and brightens up your day a little bit.
We just got to 7 million downloads, so we want to thank you, the listeners, for that.
And we also would like to thank our DM Dwayne for awarding us just now with the princely sum of 25,000 experience. Really, man, that's
Yeah,
super
that was just the
generous.
nicest thing, and it's super great to get to level 4. But no, really, fucking, it's great. I'm not gonna watch my mouth. We don't censor this, do we?
God, I hope not.
We
We're
don't.
gassed.
I would never
well
be
then-
done editing these episodes. Nope, there's another curse
For
word.
those of you who don't know, Devin Davenport, who plays Atlas, the Barbarian, on our podcast, just as a person doesn't swear ever. Like, go back and listen. He does not say swear words. It is my own personal quest, IRL, to get him to say one swear word. I offered him 100 cash dollars, 100 American dollars, to say the fuck word, and he refused.
I think that's a Patreon stretch goal if we ever do Patreon.
Yes.
Just if we
Devin
get to like
Davenport, who is a minister, by the way.
Yeah, that's true.
A man of the cloth, IRL, to say the fuck word.
Yep.
Good luck, boys. You're just making lots of money for a goal you'll never achieve. Thank you, fans, for giving all your monies for false impressions.
Hey,
I swear to God, if I become like rich from anything, I'm just gonna find little things for you to stub your toe on and just plant them throughout your house.
No
like,
way.
After like
So,
the third time.
Listen,
every man has his price, Devin. $100.
I'm Ned Flanders,
No.
bro.
you're doing it
100%.
wrong. You're doing it wrong, Shane. Go to Dakota and give her money and say, listen, make him
She
cuss.
listens to this, right? Your wife is supportive?
No, she's not. I mean, she's supportive, and I love Dakota,
$200
but
American
She'll
but-
never hear that.
Literally
Never.
she'll never hear that because she doesn't share our Facebook posts. She doesn't listen to our episodes. But let me
Yeah.
tell you,
$200 American dollars. PayPal,
Nope.
UTK.
No.
250.
Nope.
300.
You could do this all day.
what
No.
about
$500. I'm not joking. I will USA it to you today. $500.
It's not worth sacrificing my beliefs for monies.
one Bitcoin?
it totally is.
1 Bitcoin will do it.
Found it. Found it. So it's Shane. It's a little more than $500, a little less than 15,000, give or take the day.
Mostly, I just want to see what it looks like. Is it an actual coin? You tell me.
Okay. Well, thanks for listening. That was super drawn out, but that's okay. Goodbye.
That's what editing's for. Bye.